Hey there, besties. Let's talk. So you know this video right here. If you don't, please make sure you go ahead and go take a look at it and let me know what you think. Always comment, y'all. Always comment. It is titled Single Mother is Mad. Her neighbor, a man, won't help her with her kid. Okay. So it was an article, I believe, from Australia. Some woman wrote it. Clearly, she is a single mother by choice because of the fact that she went and got artificially inseminated. Cool. Do you, boo. Do you. So her problem was the fact that she has a male neighbor who sees her struggling when she's bringing in groceries or doing whatever she's doing. And that in her head, she's pissed off and mad at him that he won't offer to help. So the point of this article from her point of view is that it's not fair. It's not right. I have kids. You should help me. I'm a woman. I have a baby. Now, this woman chose to not have a husband, not have a man, not have a relationship. She went to the sperm bank. She made this adult decision. She gets these adult consequences, this adult reality, whatever it is that you want to call it. But we already know there's always got to be somebody that says, "You're so mean. You're so messy. You're so mean. You're so messy. You're so mean. Oh my God. Oh my God. You shouldn't act this way. It's not right. You're so mean. You don't like women." Because this is not even a black woman. And you know what? Black women still mad. This is what I'm saying. You cannot satisfy, please, or get these people to shut the up. Y'all already know I've been over it. You cannot satisfy a person who is unsatisfiable. This ain't got nothing at the end of the day when they want to make everything about race for the most part, about black women at all. This woman is white as she want to be. Shout out to the white people. But no, always got to be one. And it's not the worst comment in the world, but what I'm so tired of, just like I'm imagining you black men are tired of men, period, tired of women. You always got to say something. You always think you got to tell somebody else what to do. If you want to comment on the video, comment on it. If you want to comment on the whoever the people in the video are, comment on it. But don't tell me nothing about me, period. That's the part that people don't seem to understand and get. I don't go onto anybody's video, for instance. I don't go over to O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel and say, "O'Shea, you need to stop talking about celebrities. It's not right that you talk about celebrities. You need to find something else to talk about. It ain't right. It don't sound right." I don't go over to the lead attorney's channel. We all know that I would never do this to either of these people, but I don't go over to the lead attorney's channel talking about, "I don't know why you talking about child support because you ain't even practicing no more. Who do you think you are? You don't even understand what's going on and you got the nerve and the audacity to be talking about somebody and giving out advice. You need to go on somewhere and talk about what you know. Talk about YouTube or something like that." No, 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 no. But somehow, some way, it's always some black biatch that thinks she gonna come through here, and then I gotta say something, and then it'll be, "You so mean, you crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, and then you got a small penis, and pick me, mammy. The same old thing, because all they got at the end of the day is an insult and being bullies. And that's why, for all of you TBBs, that's why you ain't got nobody, you ain't gonna get nobody, and it's all your fault. I said it, I meant it. You're so negative and nasty and you want to think that somebody gives a damn about you. This story is straight up about a white woman. Ain't got nothing but white people in this damn video. Still mad. "Why do you hate black women? You shouldn't talk about your own. You shouldn't talk about black women." Oh, we should just allow you to run around here, do and say whatever the F it is that you want, but the rest of us got to be mindful of you and your feelings when y'all ain't worrying about nobody and theirs. Y'all ain't worrying about how you come across. Y'all ain't worried about how you look. Y'all ain't worried about how you get on everybody's daggone nerves. Y'all ain't worried about how the fact that people don't give a damn about you no more. Y'all ain't worried about listen, I could go on, but let's go ahead and move on to the comment, child, which would be this one right here from Chaza Box. Whatever. Chaza gonna have the audacity and the nerve to tell me, "Nah, this is too messy." So it's too messy. So I'm assuming that she didn't see the name of the channel, right? Right? All right, cool. Let's not forget, y'all, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you happen to learn something, cool. If not, F you, whatever. Your point is valid, and I agree taking on this role on your own is not a good idea. But, oh, we already know about the word but, don't we, y'all? She tried to put a period in and then started the sentence with a but. That's not how you do it, but that's a story for another time. But don't spread the idea that every woman on her own without a man shouldn't get help from strangers when in need. When did I say that? When did I say that? When did I spread the idea that every woman on her own without a man shouldn't get help from strangers when in need? First of all, that don't make good God sense. And second of all, if you listen, I said that she was having this fight in her head amongst herself. She didn't even ask the man for help. But somehow, some way, it's seeming to me like you're saying that just because a man sees a woman and she's struggling with her kid, that they should be helping her. They're obligated to help her. That they should help her. And then as soon as a man tries to help a woman, he'll be accused of having done something illegal to her. You can't even look at a woman in the daggone gym. You can't even not be looking at a woman, but it looks like you're looking at a woman and she gonna blast them all over the daggone internet, calling them creep, pedo, and every daggone thing else that they can figure out. You must not watch the news. You clearly are not on YouTube, and I don't know what la-la land you living in, but women ain't nothing but a big ass headache. All of them. And I'm a woman. Shout out to YouTube. No one said that. That's you and your conjured up mind because, reading, well, not reading, but listening is important. Listening for comprehension is very important. I never said that. And what type of woman with a child would even want to get help from a stranger? This is her neighbor. She knows who he is, at least from being the fact that that's her neighbor, not a effing stranger. Me, as a responsible woman, if I had a kid, I wouldn't want help from a stranger either because strangers are strange. That's why we teach our kids, hopefully, about stranger danger. And you don't go off and talk to men or women that you do not know because they're strangers. That's what we used to do back in the olden days, I shall call it. Shout out to my grandmother. She continues, spread the message, but here we go again with the B-U-T. Honestly, people hold on to words and take what you said personally. So instead of being helpful to a mother who could use some help in that moment, they won't cause they assume she... First of all, this is a run-on stupid sentence, okay? Yeah, I said stupid. They won't cause they assume she must be single without a ring or man by her side. Spread the message, but honestly, people hold on to words and take what you said personally. So instead of being, okay. But honestly, people hold on to words and take what you said personally, period. All right. You take what I say and do what you want. You're still an adult. You're going to make your decisions, and whatever decisions you make, be ready for those consequences, good, bad, or indifferent. Don't blame me for nothing. Just like all the people that go around trying to blame Kevin Samuels for every miserable thing going on in their life. He hated black women. No, black women hate themselves. They don't have to admit it. We already know. All this foolishness going on, blaming everybody else, taking no accountability for anything is on you, them, and everybody else. Ain't nobody around here forcing nobody to do nothing. Ain't no slavery going on, even though you want to blame it on slavery, white supremacy, discrimination all day, half the daggone night. Maybe not you, Chaza Box, but plenty of black women do. Since you black, that's why I'm bringing it back to black. Because you had no dog in this fight, yet you wanted to get in the ring. So here we go. Let's try to figure out what this run-on sentence means. Instead of being helpful to a mother who could use some help in that moment, they won't because they assume she must be single without a ring or man by her side. Oh, so she's trying to say, after all that work, shout out to me, that if someone listens to me and then they go out and they see a woman that's by herself and don't have a ring on, they're not going to help her because of what I said. You sound half damn dumb. You sound half damn dumb and crazy. You really think that anybody's listening to me like that? I am not Cardi B. I am not Meg Thee Stallion. I am not Kylie Jenner. I am not Kim Kardashian. Those are the people that have the influence over people. Those are the people that can get people to do what it is that they need them to do, what they want them to do for whatever their reasons are. But you think that me with 16,000 subscribers on YouTube is influencing someone? If I'm influencing anyone to do something because of what I said, then they ain't ish anyway. If anybody is out here because of me not helping anyone, that's on them. So miss me with the blaming me for anything and start accepting accountability. Not only you and anyone you know, but everyone that hear me. I say it all the time. I mean it. Period, point blank. Like I said, stick to the daggone points. People are responsible for their own choices. I see where you coming from. No, ma'am. No, sir. That's not what we doing over here. And yeah, we judge. And that's why you getting this video response. There are many reasons women need to take a trip with babies without daddy there. Period. Because this is another run-on sentence. I don't care, ma'am. I don't care. I don't know what that got to do with anything. This woman in this particular video for this particular article got artificial insemination. So help me understand what daddy she's supposed to go get, since you want to make that excuse. Let's talk about this video. Where? You must not have heard the end part where she said all the reasons why someone should help her punk ass. Why should we help her? We got our own family, our own lives, our own kids, our own everything else. But somebody's supposed to help her, even if they don't have all that. And it was a single man living by himself. If he wanted to deal with a kid, he would have had his own or went and found his own. No one is obligated to do anything for anyone. And that's what's wrong with you women. You think people are supposed to do stuff for you just because you're a woman. But then you're going to turn around talking about strong, independent, I don't need a man. Strong, independent, I don't need a man. And all that foolishness. We don't all expect strangers to step in and help, but when they do, if needed, it's appreciated. Well, then take it if you get it and STFU. Take it if you get it and STFU. We do not care. If you want strange people to come up to you and your kids, good luck to you and your kids. Good luck in 2023. Good luck to you and your kids. You might want to get a clue. Just don't encourage hatred. Oh, now it's hatred, y'all. I'm encouraging hatred, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now I'm encouraging people to hate. Now, where in the world did I say that? Where in the world am I encouraging hate? You mean to encourage women who make decisions for themselves to be responsible? That's hatred? To tell women who decided to, or a woman who decided to go get an artificial insemination, but in her head, she mad at a man for not helping her. And now it's hatred. She wrote this article, girl. She wrote this article. This is half of you biatches' problem, is that you can't keep your mouth shut. Then you don't like what you hear once you comment. Now, mind you, it's not the girl in the article that's saying anything. It's Miss Chazabox, who's now accusing me of encouraging hate. You're out of your effing mind. You are out of your effing mind. And that's what's wrong with you biatches. You need therapy. You need a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a doctor, some medicine, something to help you with your mental, because y'all are crazy. You create stuff all the time. You create things that are not even there. You are so because someone doesn't want to deal with a woman with a kid, that means it's hate. That's the same difference as somebody who wants to lose weight. They're fat phobic. That's why I'm fat phobic, because I don't want to be fat. And then people want to be offended because people who don't want to be fat are wrong because they don't want to be fat. You can be a part of woke culture all you want to, Chazabox. But sis, save it. Keep it over there with you and keep it to yourself or amongst your friends, because this is stupid. If you're getting hate out of this, definitely seek help. We can't stop to ask everyone the circumstances that got them where they are. You're right, because we do not care. Listen to me, and I'm gonna need my besties to go ahead and let us know, or let Chaza Box know. Do we care? Do we care? The last thing anyone needs to be doing is approaching a woman, specifically a woman with a kid, as a man if you don't know her. I'm standing on that. The last thing a man should do is approach a woman with a kid. Like it, live it, love it or not, that's my opinion. I'm sticking by it. Ain't nobody gonna bully me into changing nothing, because you biatches is crazy. Always want to take somebody down. Always think you're going to tell somebody else what to do. Always think that your opinion matters. Always think that you put upon. But at the same time, you strong, independent, and don't need a man. The epitome of strong, independent, I don't need a man. Strong, independent, I don't need a man. But now you're out here talking about how people, strangers, should be helping a single mother, a woman with kids. It's crazy. This is absolutely ridiculous. Women with no kids, and if you want them, then definitely listen to the part about not doing it alone. Women with no kids, and if you want them, then definitely listen to the part about not doing it alone. Okay, so she's saying if you're listening to this video and you don't have kids, listen to about not doing it alone. I'm grateful to not have to do it alone, and it is not easy. I can't imagine a scenario where I am alone. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks. You should have just left it at that one sentence and let it be. Be grateful for not having to do it alone. But you clearly missed the part where she went and got artificially inseminated. You're clearly missing the part where the black community has a 70+% single mother poverty rate. But toss that out the window. It's just a stat. It don't matter. Long as you can sit up here and think you're going to tell me what to do, that's all that matters. Well, Chaza Box, they ain't never worked with nobody else. Ain't going to work with you. I would suggest you think about before you comment the next time. That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.